And that night, she had an amazing, amazing dream. She says she saw chaos all around her, buildings falling down. And she lives in a big city. And she said that she was walking around with a little boy holding his hand, and it was her son. He was 4 years old. And she saw chaos all around her, buildings coming down. It looked like an earthquake, and just chaos everywhere, you know. And she's had fear and anxiety. She felt hopeless, you know. But then she looked up at the clouds, still holding her little boy's hand, and she saw Jesus on the clouds. Amazing. As soon as she saw Jesus coming from the clouds above, up in the sky, she felt overwhelming peace. Like she didn't feel that anxiety and fear any longer. And that was the end of the dream. It was a quick vision or dream. I don't know which one it was because she doesn't remember. It was so long ago. But that's how vivid it stayed in her memory. But she just put it in back of her mind, I guess, and never told me. She thought she had told me, but I would have remembered that. But I was like, daughter, why didn't you tell me this? Amazing. I love dreams because I have a lot of visions and dreams too. And I just did not know that she had this amazing dream, you know, of Jesus. I haven't even had a dream of Jesus coming up down from the clouds. And I told her, this is a prophetic dream because it's written in the Bible. And let me read it to you. This is what I believe my daughter had. And what's more amazing is, this was 13 years ago. She was single, she had no children whatsoever. And she had a dream with a little boy holding his hand. He was 4 years old. Well, guess what? I'm not putting a date, but she does have a little boy. So it's a prophetic dream because she does have a little baby boy, and he's only 1 right now. So I don't know if something traumatic's going to happen in 3 more years when the baby's 4, or if Jesus is coming back when the baby's 4, or she is going to be closer to the Lord when the baby's 4, and she's really going to give her life to the Lord. I don't know, but I just know that already part of her dream came true. And we all know that she had a prophetic dream because that is going to come true. We just don't know when, because Jesus did not give us a date. He just said this in Matthew. Open up your Bibles to Matthew 24, verse 29, starting with verse 29. It talks about the coming of the Son of Man, you know, Jesus, when he comes back. This is Jesus speaking, okay, to his disciples. Because the disciples were asking Jesus, what are the signs of, you know, the end times? And so Jesus says, immediately, on verse 29, immediately after the distress of those days, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not shed its light. The stars will fall from the sky and the powers of the heavens will be shaken. Then the sign of the Son of Man will appear in the sky, and then all the peoples of the earth will mourn. And they will see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. He will send out his angels with a loud trumpet, and they will gather his elect from the 4 winds, from one end of the sky to the other. Isn't that beautiful?